One. Good
What up?
evening,
What
good
up?
people.
What up?
Good evening, good people. Today, we are going to discuss what is going on in the stock world regarding AMC stock. Got my partner here, 10% Ticket. This is King Marco in the building. Here to give y'all boys some game on what's going on in the world. And tonight, we're going to talk whether or not AMC will go to 150 or will it crash and burn. Now, in the beginning of the year, January 2021, this stock was at a grand total of $2 a share. As you can tell, $2 a share. Okay? And now it is trading at 59. Its high was 78. Was that 78? Is that right? 78
Uh,
bucks? I think
and
so.
just said.
I think it is $78. Either 78 or $68.
Matter of fact, I'll get you exact number. We do exact on here. We're gonna get you the exact numbers here, y'all. Its high is the 52-week high is $72.62.
Okay? Trading at $72.62. Right now it fell back to $59. And right now, I'm not sure where this thing can go. It's basically trading a little funny right now. You know, $58, $59 has been trading between $50 and $60 all this week. Last week it was in the 40s. This week it kind of rose up and then it fell back at the end of the day on Friday. So now we are in a crossroads. I believe that we are in a crossroads with AMC stock. So let's talk about what's going on with the hedge funds and where they're at and where they stand. I understand that they're at this point right now they're short. They've been shorting AMC since it was $10 a share. Is that right?
Yep,
Ten
$10
bucks a
a
share.
share.
Okay, so now they're
So, so
approximately
that
down
was like,
$49.
so they probably put the shorts in probably like around the beginning of the year. I'm thinking.
Beginning. Okay, so they've been losing their ass for the last 6 months. Okay, and right now it doesn't seem to me that they're covering. I don't know if they're gonna cover. I don't
So
know if
you
they're
don't.
gonna.
So you don't believe they have bought the cover yet?
No, I don't believe they bought the cover yet. I don't think they're going to buy the cover. Personally, I believe the hedge funds are gonna finagle some way to get out of this. I think they're gonna put some salt in the game right now. At this present time, AMC should be $160 right now. Actually, it should be 160. If it's following GameStop, and if everybody thinks that this is the new GameStop, this
You
thing
want to
should be
pull a GameStop
160.
of it
Okay,
and compare it to what was going on?
yeah, we could do that. As far as GameStop is concerned, I don't think it's trading. It ain't trading the same way as GameStop.
Because GameStop, what? So
GameStop was like $3 too. It was like $2, $3 itself.
we probably got to
That
go year to date on GameStop.
it's probably about $2, $3. I'm thinking. I think it was like maybe four, maybe between two
Because
and four
right here,
dollars.
yeah, look, right there, $4,
Yeah. So
820. That was in August 2020.
okay, so go to January. Go to January. January shows
January, we had like a $19. January 12th.
January 12th, and then look at that run when it went up to
And we
January.
slide, we climbing up 21st, 22nd, 96. That boy shot up fast.
Shot up fast.
No games.
No games. Okay, and then it
So
went up even higher than that.
so then we going. So like basically on the 31st, if you'd have got in New Year's Eve, you would have been in at $19. Then by the 25th, you at $100. And the high of the day, I think, was 159. They say opened at 96 and the high was 159.
159.
Then boom, 127. We at 340. We at 354. Aggressive.
Okay.
That thing was aggressive.
Okay. This doesn't look like this. AMC doesn't look like GameStop. Based on this, if this is really a short squeeze, this thing should have ran up by now. Okay, we've been hearing about short squeeze for how long? How long have we been hearing about short squeeze with AMC? About a month? Short squeeze about a month?
Yeah. About a
month. About a good month.
Month
and everybody's hearing short squeeze. And I don't see short squeeze here. I don't see it. If GameStop was really, AMC was really a short squeeze, last week that thing should have went to $150. Okay, now it's been trading funny. It gained a little bit of weight this week, but I'm willing to bet that the majority of the people that's in this so-called short squeeze is disappointed right now. None of them are happy, and I don't even want to talk about the people who got options, call options, and everything. I don't even want to talk about them right now, because their call options are out of control. You know, some people got what, $150 call options,
$145 strike prices.
Okay.
$80, $100 strike prices. I mean, and I mean, I believe people. I mean, they believe that it's gonna go to $500, $1,000. But you believe if that was gonna happen, we would have been more aggressive by now. When they made that big heavy run up to $70 that day, it was supposed to. If it pulled back for a day or two, it was supposed to follow through by now.
Okay, I don't see it following through. I don't see it. This is not a short squeeze. In my opinion, this could be a big short, period. This could be a long squeeze, not a short squeeze, a long squeeze. Okay.
And so do you believe that the hedge is shorted at the top at like the 70 to 65 range? So they trying to double their money. So they done down there and went and brought some more money from the bank. And even more than what they brought the first time. They're gonna short him all the way down to double back for the losses, because they can't take a loss here.
They're not taking a loss,
because it's the retail investor versus the hedge fund.
That's not, and the hedge funds will always win. They're gonna win. The retail investors, one thing retail investors have not taken into is that the hedge funds are together. Okay, they're together. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah.
Okay, win, lose, or draw, they are together. Okay, retail investors, you're not together when you're losing. You're together when you're winning. Everybody, it's all good when you're winning, but when you're losing, it's every man for themselves.
Okay? And they definitely gonna play a psychological game.
Yeah,
that's what this whole thing is. And they know that you can't handle it because you just new to the stock market, so they're gonna play a game on you that you never seen before.
Yeah. And they're going to call their big friends down in Washington, D.C. to pass some laws or to do something to where it's going to deter the retail investor on investing in stocks like AMC. This stock is going to get halted one day. I'm willing to bet that. The stock is going to get halted. And when it resumes trading, this bitch is going to be down $15. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm seeing right now. This right here, to me, is a short. If you are a retail investor right now and you're balls deep in the AMC, I would suggest honestly to get the fuck out at this point. Get out.
So what if you just bought some $140 calls with the $140 strike price?
You better sell that motherfucker. You better sell it, because at this point, this thing should have ran. Okay, if it's really a short squeeze, it should have ran by now. And it's
so what
not
are you
running.
saying? What are you saying to the investor that bought at $70, $65 trying to ride the trend when it was so popular, and the apes and the Reddits were telling people that this was going to $1,500 and $70 was a cheap buying price? Get in before the rocket take off, and the short squeeze hasn't happened. What are you telling those investors?
I would tell them all to sell. I would tell everybody to at this point, if you're trying to hold on to your money, whether you at a profit or whether you at even at a loss, at this point you might want to sell it because you might wake up one day and this thing is down $15. Okay, what happens? Okay, let's say for instance Monday. Let's say for instance Monday it doesn't do that good. Okay, it may, let's say it only does, only you only lose $3. Most people be sitting there saying, "Hey, I can hold on. It ain't that bad. I can still hold on." But then after hours, you seeing it down $10, $7. Okay, this stock is not the kind of stock that you hold long term. This is not Tesla. This is not Nike. This is not, Apple or
Coca-Cola, Walmart.
Facebook. None of that. This is not that stock. Okay, you hold those stocks long term. Okay, you do not hold AMC long term. This is not a long term stock. Okay, this is a meme stock. Okay, not a long term. So therefore, I'm saying to sell. I'm gonna sell. I gotta take my losses to go or take my profit and run. One or the other. I gotta go.
Can this thing hit $100?
No, because for one, the hedge funds are not gonna allow it to hit $100. Okay, they're already down $70, and now they borrowed more money. Okay, they've borrowed more money from the bank, and the bank is not going to give them any money unless they have reassurance that this motherfucker is going down. Okay, because they're not losing money. Banks are already dealing with cryptocurrency and everything, and the competition with that. And if you think that they're going to sit there and give these people this money only for them to lose it to some retail investors, not going to happen. Okay, they're going to play a dirty game on these retail investors, especially in the Robinhood account. We'll get to that another day. But in that anybody that's invested in a Robinhood account, I'd be wary about having my money wrapped up in that. But that's another day. That's another story for another day. Okay. Moving forward, I'm selling AMC. I'm not taking that risk. Me personally, I think AMC is washed up. Everybody's talking about it and everybody's into it, and funds know it, and they're not going to allow this thing to go to. Okay, they're not losing. They're not coming out of their yachts. They're not selling their yachts. They're not selling their artwork. They're not selling their Ferraris and their Lamborghinis just so they can give it to the retail investors. Not gonna happen. Okay, that's just not gonna happen.
And so
they already got burned.
And so, do you believe people's pensions and 401ks could be tied up in some of this mess?
Yes. If the retail investor wins, then pensions are going to be affected. 401ks are going to be affected. Okay, everybody, it's all going to be affected. Okay, the retail investors is trying to break the whole system. So if the whole system gets broken, it's not only the hedge funds that's going to take the loss. Okay, the people as a whole is going to take a loss. My personal opinion, they can't afford that. You talking about breaking a total institution that's been around for what, 250? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're not about to break no institution like that. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. They're not. If you do it, it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war before that, huh?
That's what we in right here. They refuse to lose. Believe that. That's why that motherfucker ain't shot up to, like you said. That's why it ain't 2 or 3. Because really, like you said, it should be at least 150. No less than 150 right now. On its way to $300-$400, but it's not. They got the weight on that motherfucker. They didn't put the brakes on that boy. Think they ain't even let that bitch touch 70 again.
Oh, they're not gonna let that thing touch 70. That thing should have been sitting on 75 at least minimum last week with all the short squeeze, because everybody was saying it was gonna be a big short squeeze this week. And I'm supposed to see at least 75, $80 by Wednesday. Wednesday should have been like at least minimum 75, $80.
But when you pull this motherfucking GameStop chart, it was all action, no breaks.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay. This thing went to $400 some dollars. It went from $3, $4 to $400 and some dollars. Now, tell me if I'll ask any person that really believes in AMC, you tell me the similarities between GameStop and AMC at this point. You tell me right now if this is really a short squeeze. You tell me the similarities of this, and there are none.
We looking at this
GameStop
shit.
couldn't be stopped when it was running. Okay, and them hedge funds lost billions. Billions. You think they bought, and that was 6 months ago. So 6 months later, here they are again. Here the apes again, trying to recreate history again. Okay, they're not about to let that happen. Okay, them hedge fund people is not about to sit there and allow some 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 retail investor who just got started, investing 3-4 months ago, to send them to the poorhouse.
Absolutely not.
That's not gonna happen.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so I want anybody that's sitting out there listening that if you are thinking that this is a short squeeze, you better sell your stock. Okay, 80% of the shareholders of AMC are retail investors. 80%. I don't want to be part of that 80%. Okay, I'd rather be part of the 20%. They said they had last week there were like 23,000 calls. Okay, 23,000 calls versus 300 puts last week. 23,000 last week for the calls. On the 18th, there were 23,000 out there calls, 300 puts. Who do you think getting paid?
The
paid.
puts.
Who you think gonna get paid? They're not about to pay 23,000 different people, man. And how much? God only knows how much money that is.
And what's the strike prices on these cars? I wonder. Probably outrageous.
Hundreds, 80, 90, 60, 70. It's crazy. 150, 160. It's crazy. It's crazy. It didn't even finish with $60 on the 18th. The 18th to finish at what, 59? Okay, it was barely $60. Okay, the people that had a strike price at 60, they might not have taken that much of a loss. But the people that's got 140, 120, man, you down. And it ain't coming back. It ain't getting to 140. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna get to 140. Okay, for anybody that's got a call on that shit, it's not going to 140. I would sell it. That's what I would sell it and try and find something else to get into. That's what I would do.
And we're gonna have some suggestions for y'all for that. We not financial advisors, it's just our opinion, and take the information we give you and do your own due diligence, and go from there.
Okay. So now that we have talked about what this thing can possibly do, what is the price prediction for this stock in the next
For Monday? What you see for Monday?
Monday? I think it's gonna be some pressure. It might not be a lot of pressure, but I think that when people really look at when they wake up that Monday, I think they're gonna be disappointed again.
So say a guy gets up for work at 5:30, 6 in the morning. He going to brush his teeth, wipe the cold out his eyes. Then he pop. Matter of fact, when you in this shit, you motherfucking opening your thing before you do anything. So you get up out the bed at 5:45, 6 o'clock. What you looking at?
I think this might be a stock. I personally believe, I think this might be a stock that dies a slow death. They might not be down $10 or $15 on Monday. They might not be. They could be, but my guesstimation, they're probably gonna let them die a slow death.
Could it be up $4 on Monday? Could it be $63?
I'm gonna say no. Because right now I believe that the people that's invested, they are feeling like they're in limbo right now. They're at a crossroads right now. This price, $59, is a crossroad price to me. And this thing can go, they thinking, the retail investor is thinking, okay, this thing can probably go up from here. From here it can go up.
62. Stop loss at 37.88.
You said it again?
Resistance 60, 62. Stop loss 37, 88.
Okay, so right now it's close to its
Right on the
support,
resistance.
resistance. So
And
therefore,
support is $4. Nah, that's crazy.
no, it could go down that low, but it's gonna take a long time for that
Yeah.
to happen. But I'm gonna say they might start off with a little bit of pressure, and I think this just dies a slow death. I think it's just gonna be 59, then you might see 55, and then next thing you know, it might go to 50 or 49, and then from 49, I think that's when people are gonna start feeling a little pain. They're gonna start wondering, is this thing gonna go up anymore? I'm gonna tell you right now, when it gets to 36, 35, that bitch gonna fall. That bitch gonna fall aggressive from that point on. 37, it seems like every time it got to 37, it went up.
Yeah, it bounced off.
So if it goes past 37,
Really,
36,
37 is support, to really be honest.
okay, so if it goes to 36, 35, that bitch gonna fall aggressive. That it's over. At that point, the hedge fund is won. My personal opinion. At that point, if it gets past 35, you start seeing $34, $33, the thing is going down. But I think personally, it's gonna die a slow death. It's gonna
So,
keep people around.
so out of the 80% of these investors, how many of them bought low, and how many of them, like at this price right here, at this $60 price, is it more? It's more people up than down, right? Would you say?
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yes.
at what price do you believe it starts getting to the point where we got a kind of more people down? Like what was the price you think most people bought in at? I guess is what I'm
In
saying.
the 50s.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You don't think
I think
people
I
got
think
in
the
the
smart
30s?
ones. I think the smart ones, the real smart, savvy investors, sold out. They're gone. They're gone. They took their money and ran because they know exactly that this stock is a bullshit stock.
Most
Okay, the only
definitely.
person, this is not no stock to have diamond hands for. Okay, okay. So the smart investor, the let's see, who's a smart investor? Like the Warren Buffetts of the world or somebody like that. A Warren Buffett, he gone. He gone. He not wasting his time. He not about to be having no diamond hands with no meme stock. It's not worth it to him. He gonna take his money and go. Now the only ones that's around are the stupid. Okay, the
See
ones that ain't got no sense.
what they did with this shit. They turned like the regular stock market into the pump and dump place. This shit is
Yeah,
a pump.
yeah,
That's what they did with this shit. Like to like damn near on some penny stock shit. They treating these motherfuckers like penny stocks.
yeah.
They pumping these motherfuckers.
Well,
And after the pump, you already know what it is.
it's gonna fall down. Okay, it's gonna fall down. I think a lot of these people, a lot of these retail investors are in at like 40 and 50, $60, maybe even 70. Believe it or not.
So
Because
shit. And so basically you saying that $40, it's a lot of motherfuckers is down at that point.
yeah, yeah. But I think it's more options calls than buying shares. Believe it or not. I believe that's they're trying to go for the gusto.
So when you playing that options game, then this gonna be bad for people with those high strike prices. It's gonna be murder
Yeah, the people who bought shares, who bought the stock itself, they're gonna lose money, but they're not under as much pressure
because
as
they
an
can hold and
option.
try to see this shit through.
Yeah,
But you believe you ain't seeing shit through. You saying even if you were a stockholder, you selling your fucking shares, right?
yeah, I'm selling it all. I'm not invested in AMC. I'm not at this price. You invest in AMC at $9, $5 or something like that. That's where you invest
So
in
say you
AMC.
got in at $10, $11, $9, would you will still be out at
I'm
this
selling.
point, right?
I'm selling. I'm selling at this point. Okay, this is not GameStop. Everybody thinks that this is the next GameStop. This is not the next GameStop. If it was, it should be $180 right now.
And you know the saying they say when people be greedy, be fearful. When people fearful, be greedy. Motherfuckers is greedy right now. I'm scared.
Okay, well, I'm out.
I'm scared.
I'm not. I don't want nothing to do with this stuff.
Motherfuckers been greedy with this shit for real.
Well, pigs get slaughtered. That's what they say. Okay, bears make money. Bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered, and the pigs right here about to get slaughtered.
And
That's
if
what.
you got money, in this, and you listening to this, we ain't trying to tell you nothing bad. We just trying to tell you our opinion. But it's real talk, man. I mean, everybody trying to hype this stock up, and I don't see it.
I don't see the shit. My price prediction for this stock, honestly, to really be honest with you, is $15.
And at what point is this $15?
It's gonna go to $15.
Like when? Christmas, what is this stock?
Possibly by $15 by Christmas. My projection is $15. That is the from me. I don't see it. The
So
hedge
basically,
funds have to win.
$5 away from where their hedge is shorted, where they can buy the cover at 15 because they done shorted
No,
this bitch from 50, 60, $70. They doubled down on that, and they only lost $5 in the share.
no, they
And that-
didn't lose $5. They made millions because they shortened it from 70.
yeah,
They shortened it. Whatever money that they
and
lost,
doubled down too.
they doubled down.
Yeah,
That's what the hedge funds have done. And don't think they ain't gonna call their political friends to fuck y'all shit up. Okay?
just
Don't
like
think
they brought,
won't.
just like that. They brought that big lump sum to do this scheme in the first place when it was $10, and they knew AMC was on the dumps and GameStop wasn't shit. They could go borrow right back because they owe the bank, and they can't fumble the bag. The bank got to get theirs. The reserve got to get theirs.
They're not about to let this happen again. Okay? That's why it's not $180 right now. If
If they fumble that bag, that can spill over to multiple things. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what y'all really doing if y'all pull that shit off that y'all trying to pull off.
they don't care. These retail investors don't care. They don't care. All they care about is their money. That's why they're not gonna win.
Which
Not
ain't a
gonna
bad
win.
thing. I don't blame them for that. That's what
no.
y'all supposed to care about. But if y'all care about your money, y'all better get the fuck out.
Yeah, but they
Because
don't
the
care about
hedge
the
fund-
ramifications. They don't care about the ramifications of what can happen if this shit actually goes their way. They don't care. All they care about is their money. Okay, and their bank account. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, to care about your money, but you got to look at the ramifications of what can happen if this thing takes place. Okay, and the hedge funds are not going to do it. They're not going to let you break the system. Okay, they're not going to let you do it. Okay, and if they got to
the
throw
hedge
some
fund-
people in jail, that's what they're going to do.
And the hedge funds never thought the retail investor would be so savvy to peel back the layers and figure out what the fuck they did. You see what I'm saying? See, now with the information era, people is privy to so much information that motherfuckers is getting crafty and figuring shit out, and they never accounted for that. They never accounted for this, which it's brilliance to a certain extent, but sometimes they say you get too smart for your own good. That's what the fuck this was right here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this was. And they not about to let motherfuckers pull it because they pull it. They the ones that's always pulling it. We can't pull it. That's not our position in this game here. Motherfuckers got to understand their place.
Well,
They the ones that pull it, not us.
and they think they're going to win this war, but they're not going to win this war. What they're going to do, they're going to sink this motherfucker just so they can deter anybody from even doing this shit again. Okay? Somebody's going to jail. Okay? Throughout all this. When all this shit, when all the smoke clears, you're going to see people go to jail. Okay? That's what's going to happen here. You're going to see that this whole AMC meme coin shit, meme stock shit is a fucking Ponzi scheme. That's what they're going to say in the end. And it's going to deter the average the retail investors from doing anything regarding investing because they're going to lose all their money. And if they got options, they really going to lose their money. Okay, the option guys, you're really going to lose your money. Okay, because they're not getting those $140 strike prices. That's not going to happen. Okay, 140, 150, 170. They giving it all the way out to what, January? You said January all the way out there.
I think January 23 or something.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Cut it out.
But I don't know. I mean, who's probably taking that? You know what I'm saying? By January 23, that motherfucker might be $1.50. Shit, I wouldn't want to be lashed to that motherfucker that long.
No, I'm cool. Hold on, January of 2023.
Yeah.
They really trying to take
That,
motherfuckers up top with that.
that's what I seen. That's the options that I can get. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
I'm E-Trade,
Oh
so I
my
don't know.
god. Oh my god. This right here is a short to me. This is the big short. This is not a short squeeze. This is the big short. People are going to lose their shirts. The hedge funds are not going to allow retail investors, novice investors, to beat them. They're not going to they yacht. They're not going to get pulled out they 10-bedroom mansion. They're not getting pulled out of that. They're not going to let their wives leave them because they don't have any more money. Okay, and their kids hate them because they got to pull them out of their private school and send them to the hood. Okay, it's not gonna happen, or make them middle class, which is worse for them. Those rich people. They rather be dead than be middle class, and I'm not joking about that either. They'd rather be dead than middle class. Okay, They not gonna allow it. Okay,
Hell no.
okay, so it's not gonna happen. Okay, I would sell everything that you got in AMC. Now, for people that think that we're Debbie Downers and we're negatives, we will get. I'm not really a fan of meme stocks and shit like that.
In the
This is so
short
trend.
squeeze, because this shit
Okay,
is dangerous, to really
I
be
don't. I'm
honest.
not a fan of this shit. Okay, y'all can have this shit, but if I were a meme stock investor, I would find something else to get into. And I got a couple of them that I would offer you. Now I'm not an advisor, but this is what I would do if it was my money invested in the meme stocks. I would invest into one stock would be BlackBerry. That's trading at like $16.
You see it right here?
Okay. Yes, trading at $16. If you want to invest into these meme stocks. Okay, I would get in before it runs up. Don't get in, everybody is talking about it. Get in before it runs up. Okay, that's where you make your most money. Buy BlackBerry if you want to buy that. At least that's a good. At least they selling cell phones. They a halfway decent company. AMC is a shit company. Okay, at least BlackBerry is
but black,
halfway decent.
and it's got a $36 52-week high. But BlackBerry, they phones not really popping like that no more. It's a quick play. You don't play this shit with no diamond hands either. You see, you can't hit a home run every damn time. Y'all looking for the $100, 150. Hey, sometimes 20, 30, 20, $30. If you get that, man, take that shit and go to the next one.
Yeah,
Trying to hold on, man, you're gonna lose every motherfucking thing.
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
But BlackBerry's better than AMC to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
better stock than AMC.
Because BlackBerry might come out with a new phone or some shit that's pretty good, and they can shoot all the way up. BlackBerry back in the game, it's easy as coming out with a nice trendy phone,
Yeah.
which is very possible.
Okay, so that will be a stock I want to invest in.
Because AMC, people starting to watch movies at the house. Motherfuckers got the fire sticks and whatnot, and all this, that, and the other. Sometimes people gonna do the movies, but movies is not a necessity. But you gotta have a phone.
Yeah.
So
So I want to go with BlackBerry. Another stock I would deal with would be, even though it's not that good, but it's still low, and it could be one of those stocks that just run up, and that would be Express, EXPR. Okay, that's trading at like $5-6. What's that? $4-5 or something like that.
455.
Okay, 450. Okay, if you want to invest in something like that. Okay, if you're into this stuff. Okay, if you're into meme stocks and everything, try BlackBerry, try Express.
And
try,
Express got a $14 52-week high, so it's far away from it. So it's a chance if you got a little bit of patience.
Yeah,
So we're, and another thing we didn't do with BlackBerry, which we're gonna go back. We sorry about this. Where do you see BlackBerry? Like if you was gonna tell a person, which we not financial advisors, but in your opinion, where do you see BlackBerry and can you get it cheaper than $15.92?
I think you can get it cheaper than $15.
So where would you enter at?
I would say like maybe like 12, 10.
And try to take it to where?
I mean, I would try and run it up.
To
I
where?
would try and have diamond hands on this stock.
But where?
To about $40-50. I'm not taking my chances. You gotta get this money and go. This ain't no stock to be holding for no 3 months. I'm not holding meme stock for no 3 months. unless it's like $2, unless it was like GameStop and it was like $3 and you ain't got nothing to lose. Okay, but I'm not holding, and that wasn't that long of a run. How long was a run? Was that? That was like what, 3 months? That was like 2 months,
What
wasn't
that
it?
GameStop run?
Yeah, GameStop was like 2 months. Not even that. Probably like
Started
30 days.
started and yeah, probably like about like 30 days.
It was like 30 days. Okay.
But see, that's when they got this BlackBerry might not wake up for another. See, you might gotta hold for a minute until the shit start doing what it do. So you might have to hold a couple months before the games even begin.
I
Think,
can live with that because it
yeah,
hasn't ran.
yeah.
Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. I'll live with that if I'm investing in this. Okay, I'm not really a person
Man,
that
this
will
type
want
of
to
action.
to invest in this.
Yeah,
But some people are just stupid and they're just sucked into this stuff. So if you're gonna invest, I'm gonna give them something that they can use. You know, don't invest in AMC. This shit is dead. The block is hot on this
yeah,
motherfucker
it's
right
over
here.
with.
Okay, the block is too
You
hot with
gotta be looking
AMC.
for the next play.
Okay, I'm telling people to look for the next play. Go with BlackBerry or go with Workhorse or
Okay, we
you
gonna
know.
hit Express now. Express, you see this going to where? Can you get in cheaper than $4.55?
Yeah, I will try to the threes,
Like what, 330 or something like that?
330, anywhere in the threes.
And take it to where?
Take it to wherever you want to take it at this point. $20, $30. If it runs, take it $20, $30. Sell it. Get
I
out.
say I say maybe because what the feature costs $14. Yeah, maybe $25 maybe if it ends up being something.
Okay.
Don't
I'm
try to
just
be
yeah
too greedy, but it's
yeah
still a good little amount there if you can get you a nice piece of shares.
yeah. Get out. $20. If it can go to $25, you're good. You good money. Okay. Buying AMC at $40 is retarded to me. I think it's retarded. Personally. I think it's retarded if you got options for this thing for 3 months down the road. I think it's retarded, personally. And it's really retarded when you got $150 strike prices. I think it's dumb. I don't see it.
And then now we got Workhorse.
Yeah, Workhorse. That might be a stock that you can hold for a little bit.
Yeah, they got the electric like the delivery to UPS joints. So I mean, and everything is trying to go green. So I mean, they got a little something decent going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yes, it's not bad. And the 52-week high is $42.96, and you might can even get this at 12, 13 ish,
Yeah.
and hold this boy till it might can hit $60 maybe,
Okay.
something like that.
So those would be the ones I'll be trying to get into if I'm in the meme stock. I don't really consider Workhorse a meme stock, but they consider it a meme.
I mean, it's
stock.
like a short squeeze because it's been just over short. It's just beat
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? Really, the meme stocks is really the short squeeze is the one that motherfuckers been shorting and shit. And they say 70% times when they've been shorted this heavy, they keep on dropping. So it's a very dangerous game you playing here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it can be very profitable also. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But don't put up no more than you willing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
bet the motherfucking house money in the car note. Bet some little extra money you got laying around that you can afford to let sit for a minute and let the play materialize. And, you know, don't be shooting for no $100, $200 motherfucking price. Just get you nice. If it's $20, $30 to take off the table, that can add up. And just keep on finding stocks like that, or find you something that's more decent like this right here. This is a gem right here. If you got some
Yeah.
diamond hands, now,
CCIV
this is what
definitely.
you have some.
Yeah.
This is what you got diamond. This is what you need diamond hands for.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, CCIV is on the rise. This is the new Tesla.
This no meme stock right here. This
Okay,
is
this ain't no meme stock. But this is what you have diamond hands for.
yeah,
You don't have diamond hands for AMC. Okay.
or none of this other stuff we just named.
Yeah, okay. You don't have diamond hands for that. You have diamond hands for a company. Lucid Motors is gonna be rivaling Tesla in the next 5 years.
They got better cars.
Okay, yeah. They got better cars. They got better looking cars. They probably run just as good as a Tesla. Okay, they're on the rise. This is what you have diamonds hands for. This is what you say. This is what the apes should be sitting there saying to not sell. Okay,
Yeah, you hold on to this.
you hold on to this. I would even margin. I wouldn't even feel bad if I margin this out. Honestly. I mean,
Yeah, because
I think you get it at a cheaper price. What's that? $23 right now.
you
If
might
you
get it
can
what
get it,
18
if you
maybe,
get it at 18, you good money. And
and the
I'll just hold it.
53
I wouldn't give a damn if it did go down. If it
and the
did
fit
go down, I
buy
wouldn't give a
more
damn.
if you got some more money
Okay.
to spare.
Bottom
And
line,
the
that's what
and
you get diamond hands for. You don't have diamond hands for AMC. Okay. But I think that the majority of the retail investors are retarded anyway. They're retarded, so they're gonna continue to trade the AMC's and all these other meme stocks, that all these pump and dump stocks, because it's fast money, and sometimes that can lead you to the poorhouse too, trying to get fast money.
yeah,
And it's
and the
not
52
going.
week high on this is $64.86. I ain't gonna say the retail investor is retarded. I'll say
Shit.
that they're misinformed and they just learning. You remember when you was just first learning. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through the bumps and the bruises. They just trying to figure it out right now. So they going from channel to channel, getting everybody perspective. And you got to
They're
take a L. You got to take a L before you can win anyway. So as long as you learning from the losses, you can't keep on making the same mistakes over and over again.
But this is the problem, though, that I say that they're retarded. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of them are retarded because they're in this to win a war. Okay,
Yeah,
they're in
that's
this to.
unrealistic what they
Okay,
expect out of this.
they're in to win a war. They want to break an institution. Okay, I don't want to trade stocks to break an institution. I want to trade stocks to make money.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to trade stocks to make money, not to break an institution. Okay,
true.
you're mad. You're mad because these guys are manipulating the stock market by shorting stocks. Who gives a shit that they shortened GameStop? I really don't give a shit that they shorted GameStop. I don't have anything invested in GameStop. Why
Because
do
you
I
shouldn't
give
be
a shit?
looking at GameStop to begin with. But they might end up eventually manipulating stock that you may be into, but you just got to learn how to play the game. You got to have patience because when they go down, it's going to go up anyway, especially if you got a good stock. So they may even manipulate a decent one in one way or another
They
at
can't
some point.
manipulate it forever.
No, they
Go
can't.
try
That's
and
what I'm saying.
manipulate Tesla if you want to,
Yeah, it'll go
or
down, but it's going to pop back
it's
up and
gonna
go
pop
past
right
where it
back
was at.
up. Okay,
Yeah, because
I'm
it's
not. They're
standing on
not. They're
something.
not into that. They're bullies. Hedge fund guys are bullies.
They saw AMC and knew they was about to bankrupt it. That's their whole plan. They want to bankrupt AMC and GameStop.
Okay,
And
they're
which
bullies.
which we knew GameStop didn't have much going. Motherfuckers don't really go. Everything is so digital now. You don't really need GameStop for nothing like that, to be honest. So they knew this was an area, and then at the time, nobody was going to the movies. So these was two companies. We can just knock them over real quick. You know what I'm saying? And they got caught. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jar.
Okay, but they're trying to win this war. They're trying to win a war that they really don't even need to be in. Now you're about to be in a situation where you're poking the bear at this point. Okay, you're poking the bear, and now they're about to play some dirtier games now. Okay, they really about to play games that really didn't even need to be in play. Okay, they're gonna fuck up these Robinhood accounts one day. I just know it. They're gonna fuck these Robinhood accounts up. They're gonna put a stop to this shit. And how you put the stop to it? Somebody gotta go to somebody gotta go to jail. Bottom line, somebody's gonna go to jail. I don't know who it is, but somebody's going to jail for this. They're gonna do something. These hedge fund guys and these and because you gotta think about it like this: the politicians that make the laws, they're invested too. Okay, and they might be invested with these hedge fund guys. And if the hedge fund guys go up in smoke, these politicians' money's going up in smoke too.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So
so
basically, what you saying? It ain't just the hedge funds, money's when they going and making these big moves. They probably telling their friends, "Man, we about to go ahead and take what's the name out GameStop out of business. You might as well put your money in on this."
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they giving tips to motherfuckers to go ahead and make that move, and they
yeah,
done costed some of their big rich friends some money too.
some money. They're not about to let that happen. They're not about to let the people win. When has the people ever won in a financial war? When have they ever won?
Exactly.
Only time people win is in protests. Okay, the people run the streets. That's no doubt about that. Okay, the people run the streets. They can run the police off the street. They can run the governor. They can run the president of the United States off the streets in a protest. We talking about a whole different ball game. We talking about a financial war, and Those games is played a little bit dirtier, and they played behind. They're still played in the back room. Okay, those guys are sitting. Those hedge fund guys are sitting in the back room with these politicians saying we got to put a stop to this shit, or all of our money is going up in smoke. All of it. They're not. It's not gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, and we just giving you the side that a lot of people probably don't want to say.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's only obvious when you sit and think about it.
they're not about to let this happen. 23,000 calls were made last week. 23,000 calls were up to bat last week alone.
And you said it was only what 300
300,
puts?
300 puts. Okay, they're not about to pay all that money out. Okay, not about to pay it. Okay, it's not gonna happen. 150, this thing is not going to 150. Okay, 150. It's not even going to 100. It ain't going there.
Because you think it would have been there by now.
Yeah, this thing should be like damn. If it was really GameStop, this thing should be like 250.
Because what
At
we've
least.
been going, because what we've been going through this. So this whole thing really heated up like May, the end of May. Because we was at $10 middle of May. You could see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then
Then it went to where? What's that? 19?
yeah, we went 18, boom.
$28.26. Okay. You see right there? That should have been 70 some dollars right there. Well, go back down to that. Go back down to the first right there. Right there. No, up one more. Right there. You see that? That should have been 70 some dollars right there.
Instead of 30?
Instead of 30. Okay? That should have been, if this is really GameStop, this is really a short squeeze. That thing should have been 70 fucking dollars right there. Not 26. And that should have been like
so this
damn
the
near
day that it went
200.
to 72.
Yeah.
The open was 37 and the high was 72. So that was on the second.
Okay. Where is that? Where it says 62.55? That should be 162.55. If this is really a short squeeze. Huh?
That was closed. That was what it closed at. It opened at 37 and closed at 62.
Okay. That should be $162. Like GameStop. GameStop went up $150 in one day. Okay. After it ran. It ran and ran and it went up $150 some dollars. In one day.
126. That bitch opened at 88 and closed at 147. And the high was 150. It kept all the way down there from that whole day. That was a double up down there one day.
In one day.
Then 26. Then the 27. That bitch.
It was at 347.
Then 28.
Then it went down. Look at that. It went to 347. Now what's the high on that when it's 340 when it said 347? I bet you it was like 400 something.
483 one day.
Yeah, 483.
It opened at 280, 265 and 483. That was damn near a $200
$200 day.
And then the low was 111. That 112. That bitch act bad, and it closed at 193. It was a lot of fluctuation that day. Think low 112, high 483. Day traders got loose that day, boy.
Okay, so you tell me, what's the similarity between GameStop and AMC? I want to know the similarity.
Nah, that motherfucker lightweight compared to this shit.
Okay, this right here, that should be 19. That should have been 76. That should have been like 76 right there, and then all the way at the top, that bitch should have been like damn near 190.
Yeah.
It should be like 190 right now.
This was the opportunity for the squeeze is pretty much what we telling y'all. This is where the action was supposed to happen, right in here. Or the pop should have been way bigger than this.
It should have been way bigger than that. It should have been $190 if this is really a short squeeze. The GameStop short squeeze. So I really don't want anybody telling me, oh, this thing is gonna run just like GameStop. Nah, it's not running. It's not running nothing like GameStop. Okay, GameStop was out of control. Okay, it was out of control. Thing went to damn near $500. Okay, from $3, $4 to $500. I don't see the similarity. But these people actually still believe that this thing is gonna run like game. This is the short squeeze. This is not gonna happen. I'm sorry. So I think personally, moving forward, I'm projecting this stock to be probably in the next 6 months by, let's say by Thanksgiving. I'm assuming this thing's probably gonna be $15. I'm gonna say $15. And I think by November, I think a lot of these retail investors are gonna be broke. I think they're gonna lose their shirt. Because I'm willing to bet that a lot of retail investors have put all of their money in the AMC. And some of them is probably margin this shit, believe it or not.
And there's probably people that borrowed against their house trying to make this play to get rich and stop working. People were supposed to be loading the boats up and getting the Lambos. Shit, motherfuckers gonna be hard pressed to get a damn Ford Fusion out this motherfucker, man.
They have borrowed to the hill for this stock, and I don't know if they're gonna get out of it.
And it was some money to be made. That's the sad thing about it. I mean, it was depending on when you got in.
At $9, it was.
And even to say you got in at 25 when that bitch popped to 70, that's a nice little lick if you got enough. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the problem though with the 25. The guys who bought in at 25, they all believe this motherfucker gonna.
They was probably trying to sell it no less than 100, 150. They was trying to get that out of it. Maybe 120. They probably want to make a whole $100 flip on that motherfucker.
Okay. And they're still in. There. Believe it or not, those $25 people are still in. Not the savvy investor, The ones that bought in at 25.
Well, they can get out. Hey, you doubled your money. Go. You better get your bread. If you in at $25, take your bread, and you'll thank us later.
Yeah, I would sell it. Me personally. I'm not.
And if say that bitch even go up to $65, it ain't even worth fizzling around with that shit for a couple extra $5. Get out and get a peace of mind and be looking for the next play.
Yeah, I'll get out. I'm not holding this. This is not a stock to hold. Get out and find something else. Like I said, if you into that bullshit, that's meme coins, this meme stocks and shit. Go with BlackBerry, go with Workhorse, go with Express, go with something other than this. The block is hot. Okay? Imagine yourself, you're selling drugs on a corner. Imagine yourself selling drugs on a corner and somebody's telling you that the feds is watching.
No, it's like, imagine you selling drugs on the corner that the police just raided yesterday.
Okay.
That's what this shit is.
Okay.
They just ran y'all motherfuckers off yesterday, and you going back on there with the pack today. No. You asking for it.
Okay. The block is hot. The AMC block is hot. These meme stocks is basically a crack house. That's what this is. It really is.
They can move, baby.
It's a crack house. This ain't no Fortune 500 company to be invested in. This is a crack house. That's what I say. So for all you people out there, okay, if you're at 20, sell. If you're in at 30, sell. If you're in at 40, sell. 50, sell. 60, oh God. You better sell. You better sell, motherfucker.
You even, right? I mean,
you better sell, motherfucker. Hey, not for long.
Maybe Monday you might not wait. I say the worst damage you can wake up to Monday if you trying to get out that bitch pre-market. That bitch ain't gonna be no less than about $58. But probably about 57, 50, 55 is the worst you waking up to.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they
Nope.
gonna put the extreme pressure and hammer your ass out and that. No, it wouldn't be 47. They ain't about to put no $12 pressure off the dribble on Monday. Now it could go down. And then really that bitch ain't as volatile as it once was too. You could tell that bitch kind of losing steam. That bitch was like a motherfucking cash register
Yep.
when it was going. It
Yep.
was moving. That motherfucker ain't even as aggressive no more.
Nope. Block is hot. That's what I say. The block is hot.
Cause what's the you had what $9 worth of price action?
That's light.
Cause when that bitch was doing this thing, that's $40 worth of price action right there down there. The volume was 776 million. What's that volume looking like now? 200 for the volume getting light.
So it's 200 million. That's what the volume was.
242. When that bitch was yanking, when it was that motherfucker was 776. That volume getting slim.
That means people are getting less interested into it.
I think the volume it was only 49 million when this motherfucker was a puppy.
Yeah, I
And
think
now
that.
it's 285. Yeah, this volume getting thin. 166. Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, get out.
That's what I say. I say get out, because it ain't gonna move like no slot machine no more. Yeah, it better. I tell you what, it better be something. It better be. LeBron James signs a 5-picture deal with AMC or something. It better be something big. You gonna need something big for this shit for it to run up again. But at this point, I don't see that happening. So
I don't either.
So I'm out. I'm out on AMC. I'm out on AMC, and I'm out on any of these meme stocks. I'd rather watch this shit from afar. I don't want no money in this shit. Unless if I was into it, it'd be the mother stocks. I'll be in something that hasn't blown up yet. Y'all can forget GameStop. GameStop is dying a slow death too.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not into GameStop. I'm not into AMC. Y'all
The
can
jig's up.
Yeah, jig's up, brothers. Okay. Well, that's pretty much what we all have to say for right now. Tune in. We'll tune in on with you guys on Monday to see where this shit shapes up. Hopefully y'all ain't lose that much money, and maybe, everything could be straight for you guys.
You can
This is
start
King
making
Marco.
some money.
This is King
10%
Marco.
ticket
10% ticket in this motherfucking house. And
for
we
the
out.
10% channel.
Y'all motherfuckers like, share, and subscribe to this shit, man. With that real talk, not none of this shit that y'all be seeing on the motherfucking on the feed where everybody's trying to gas, thinking this bitch going to $175. This bitch ain't going to $175.
Yeah, give you
We'll get to them
unrealistic
niggas
prices.
another day too. That's out there running off at the mouth talking.
Giving unrealistic prices, having y'all holding
Unrealistic
empty
prices.
bags at the end of the day. That ain't cool, man.
Y'all getting left holding the bag, man. Fuck that. We not doing that no more.
And they fuck around might have been done sold their shares. Not to say they have.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? We trying to keep some money in your pocket, man. And really, like he said, man, get out at whatever price you at, because I see this shit going downhill from here.
We out, brothers. Y'all be easy.